Welcome back. I'm Eddie Chumney, and I'm here in Jerusalem with my good friend and brother, Ariel Cohen Alloro, and we're discussing the reconciliation of Judaism and Christianity and how Ariel feels that this can be accomplished. And so what he's been explaining is that regarding Yeshua, that there needs to be a redemption of Yeshua called the redemption of the firstborn, which is followed by a retrial. Now, Ariel, I am in full-time ministry in teaching the Hebraic roots of Christianity, and one of the things that I teach is that there's going to be a unification of the two sticks in Ezekiel chapter 37, the stick of Yehuda, Judah, and the stick of Yosef. Do you see that those two sticks coming together is a part of this reconciliation between Judaism and Christianity, and if so, how?
Yes, this is exactly the idea. It's Yosef, tree of Yosef equal in Demetia Yeshu, the way that Yeshua is called
In Judaism.
in Judaism. So Yeshu represents the tree of Yosef. Yeshua represents really the two trees together, but for different reasons. Yeshua lost the eye, it means he lost the body, the physical concept of Mashiach, what is Mashiach ben David. So these two sticks have to come together. It means what is called Yosef is a north a kingdom that got lost, and probably...
And you're talking about the northern kingdom.
Yeah, the north kingdom was lost in the nation, and probably...
Now, when we say lost, does that mean they totally and completely lost who they are? When we mean lost, are we saying that they lost their identity as a people group regarding who they are? What do we mean by that they got lost?
Yes, they lost the connection to what they were before. I mean, they cannot be related from father to generation to what they was before. So nobody can know, and
they lost their identity as a people.
In the moment they marry with nation, they are there, but they lost as identity. So this identity it can be recognized only individual by the soul of each one individual. It means there will be a Christian people that feel that they want to come back to Am Israel, so probably they have the soul of, they have the spark, the soul of this 10 tribes. There are other Christian, other people that will not feel this attract to come back to Am Israel, to follow the Torah, etc. So
does Judaism...
This is something that will happen naturally in the moment Yeshua will be recognized as the Mashiach.
So you see a connection and association with the return of Yeshua back to the Jewish people and the two sticks, the stick of Joseph, and the stick of Yehuda come together. You see a connection between those two things?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so does Judaism see that the 12 tribes are already united today? In other words, does Judaism see that the stick of Yosef is already united with the stick of Yehuda, or it's still a future event?
No, it's a future event. It didn't happen yet. It's not yet. Because right now, most of the Christians, for them to become Jewish, it's meant to deny the connection to Yeshua. So right now, it's not anything that is together. In the moment it will be the retrial, and Yeshua will be recognized as legal. I mean, it will be legal to believe that he is Mashiach in Am Israel. So it will be much more easy for Christians to become Jewish, to connect with Judaism and still stay with their Christian belief.
So, from a Jewish point of view, what is the connection between Yeshua and the tree of Yosef, or the stick of Yosef, or Joseph, in the prophecy? What's the connection between Yeshua and the 10 tribes?
What
is the connection?
I mean that in the future, after the retrial will be done, after we establish a Sanhedrin, and after we will have a King David on his chair, and after we teach the nation a little bit Torah, we will be light for the nation. It's what you call the way of God, where it can be teaching of Torah. After this, it will be a state of what you call kibbutz galuyot. Not only the Jewish will come back to the land, the whole land of Israel, as well will be many nations, maybe not Jewish, that will unite with Am Israel.
So what you're saying is Judaism teaches and believes that that the two sticks are going to come together, and the stick of Judah, or Yehuda, is going to be united with the stick of Joseph, and the stick of Joseph represents those from the nations that are not Jewish. Is that correct?
It means that the religion that will be developed slowly after all this happening, that really in the Judaism will have with her as Judaism, Christianity as well. It's like in one way this will become one religion. It not means that all the Christians will become Israel, but I mean that the Judaism, the way it is, it will contain all the aspects of Christianity in correct way, and as well the Christian will, in their belief like a Christian, they will include in what it is called Christianity vessels that came from Judaism. It's mean much more knowledge about what it means, what about what exactly is the forgiveness, what it means the Trinity, what it means exactly the getting pregnant from the Holy Spirit.
Are these concepts in Judaism?
What right now, no. It's why I say that all these concepts will be part of the Judaism.
But do you see, have you done research that these concepts are in the Jewish teachings?
No, they are not.
Okay.
They are not right now. It's why I wrote my book.
Okay.
My book,
Speaking of your book, what is the name of your book, and what was the purpose of you writing your book? What's the name of your book?
The purpose of my book is to create a new Christianity that is kosher
to Judaism.
To Judaism. It means this book presents something that is new, that is completely mixed up of Judaism and Christianity. So it means all the concept of Christianity from the point of view of Kabbalah, Hasidut, all the teaching of Judaism, what they mean. Nobody knows what is a cross, what it means. It is written by our sages said that God created the world with the cross. So it's the word Bereshit. They call it Shti Va'erev. Shti Erev is the same letter of Bereshit. Besides the letter Ayin, that in Shti Va'erev, the letter Ayin in Bereshit is Aleph. Aleph and Ayin always connected in Kabbalah. Always the Aleph is like the inside of the Ayin. It's like 1 and 70, like Yaakov and 70 nations. So Shti Erev is the same letter of Bereshit. So what it means, the cross, what you do with it, it's a big learning. All the secret of key how to bring Mashiach are in the cross.
And you explain all this in your book.
All these things are explained in my book. The name of my book is Yimach Shmo, what is the traditional curse, how the Jewish people curse Yeshua, Yimach equal chen in the Gematria.
So why did you decide to name the book, the term that a lot of Jews and Judaism use to refer to Yeshua in a negative way?
Because what I want to prove that in this curse, the way the Jewish call Yeshua are hiding all the blessings, the priest blessing, all the secret of Mashiach hiding in these three letters that are Yimach. Yimach is acronym of three words, Yitzchak, Mashiach, and Chen.
Yitzhak is Isaac,
Isaac
Mashiach,
represents the
and
personality.
Chen is grace.
Is grace.
Okay.
And Chen is represent the Ark of Noach. Noach and Chen is the same letter. Ark in Hebrew it's a word. So the Ark of Noach it's like a word.
So if I take Chen, which is grace, and reverse the letters, I got Noah.
Exactly. Noach find grace in the end, in the eyes of Hashem. It means Chen have to do with symmetrical, with opposite thing, with always couple. Two go to Noach, to the Ark of Noach. So couple, good and evil as well. Alright? So it's not just, we don't talk just about kind of fighting against the evil and we are going to take the evil in a hell, etc. We talk about something else completely.
So actually from the saying,
we talk about a new interpretation of the Torah in the way that evil, it's not have to be evil the way it is in this world.
Evil.
Evil. It means evil in the letter of Torah have existence that is completely holy. It's more high of the no evil.
so even though this phrase itself is speaking a curse of Yeshua, you see though in that phrase there's blessing.
Exactly. Like Yosef said to his brother, you thought about me bad, but God think about it.
So even though it appears bad, actually if you dig deeper,
from the point of view of Torah, of God,
there's blessing in there.
it is all the blessings of Mashiach are hiding in this.
And you're explaining in the book how that is so.
Yes, sure.
In detail.
It's all anything that I explain in the book. Anything. If I talk about
everything.
The body and the blood of Mashiach, if I talk about the cross, everything has to do with this three letters.
What things that are associated with Christianity today do you discuss in your book? What things that's associated with Christianity today do you discuss in your book?
Everything.
What would be some of those things?
Well,
The cross?
I mentioned.
What else?
It is a forgiveness of the sin. It is a Trinity. It is the getting pregnant from the Holy Spirit. It is a cross, and it is a body and the blood of Mashiach. This is a basic thing that I think all the Christians in all the world believe in it.
How long have you been writing this book?
I've been working about this book for 30 years.
And the understanding that you have now when you printed the book, is that the understanding that you had whenever you started the book? Or
No,
how did things come about?
No, the thing developed slowly. I wrote this book for the first time.
Did you start out writing a book about Mashiach?
What I start, I had from my rabbi 100 of Torah about this word chen, until I realized that in this word, Yimach, the course equal chen, it's why it's related to this word we talk about. So I received from my rabbi 100 of Torah about this word chen, what has to do with symmetry, with harmony, with balance, with paradox. And I realized that this is a secret of Mashiach.
Chen,
Chen.
the word chen, grace,
Yes, this is a secret of Mashiach.
is a secret of Mashiach.
Yeah, it means the nest of Mashiach in heaven is placed, like we say, the nest of the bird, Mashiach called bird. This is the word chen. Alright, so everybody has to go inside this world to learn what this word means.
So,
And from this word you will get to all the deep secrets of of universe, even the rising of the dead.
So in this book, the title of it is actually what in Judaism is used to curse Yeshua, but you're explaining within it is blessings, and then you're explaining in the book how some Christian concepts of the cross and forgiveness and the virgin birth, you discuss those things in there as well. And
Everything for the word Chen, and for these three words that I said, that is Yitzchak, Mashiach, and Chen.
and then you explain how these concepts is associated to the Jewish view of Mashiach.
Exactly.
And so, did you have this understanding when you started, or as you were studying, going along, some things came together for you?
Well, when I start, I have already enough understanding to realize that this is the secret of Mashiach, and even today, I every time add something, change something. You never finish with Torah, all right?
And so, I think that what you're doing is really fascinating, really intriguing, that somebody who's an Orthodox Jew and has a Orthodox Jewish background, and the things that you wrote in the book, were they your own ideas and your own thoughts, or are they thoughts consistent with what Judaism teaches?
It is not in convert, how you say, benigud, bestira.
In opposition.
It's not in opposition to the Judaism in any way, but it definitely add knowledge about Mashiach in very.
So it's not your own independent ideas. The ideas are consistent with Jewish thought.
No. It is based on Judaism, but it is something new there, because it is not really writing clearly in any place that Chen is the secret of Mashiach, and for sure it is not writing in any place what is the cross exactly. Beside point, you find point here, a point here, a point here, but it's not really a development of how all these things were going to happen. So we really have something that is really in many detail a plan how to do this.
What role does gematria do in your studies? And for those of you who don't know what gematria is, every Hebrew letter has a numerical value, so you can take a Hebrew word and it will have a numerical value. And so that's basically what gematria is that Hebrew words and Hebrew letters have numerical value. And what is the association of gematria in your studies, in your findings, with the two sticks coming together? The Yehuda, the stick of Yehuda, the stick of Judah, and the stick of Joseph, the stick of Joseph.
It is written that something that is written in one place in the Torah can be poor, but when you connect it to something else, it can be very rich. So the gematria takes something out of context and give to something a number, and now I can relate it to something completely different that has the same number.
By the same number. If it has the same number,
it means that you can learn from one to the other.
It's got a related meaning somehow.
It must to have a relationship, and it's like a step from God, from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that it is you call it chezka shava.
So how do we apply that concept to the two sticks coming together? Yeshu has a numerical value. The tree of Joseph has a numerical value.
The tree of Joseph equal 316, and Yeshu equal 316. It's just an example between 10,000 gematria that are in my book of a connection.
So in Hebrew, you take the phrase, the tree of Joseph, Eitz Yosef, and you take the gematria of Yeshua. It has the equivalent value.
Exactly.
Well, we
לא
are
ישוע, ישו.
Yeshu.